Hello everyone, I am Jose Semperosa Jr. and welcome to this video. Today we're going to talk about entrepreneurship, what it really means and why it plays such an important role in economy development. This report is quite so long, but I summarize it and explain directly for you to understand easily. And this report is continuation of Mr. Baoy. Number 3, in the medium term, entrepreneurial activities may lead to layoffs of existing firms close. Many people think self-employment automatically means entrepreneurship, but but that is not always true. Self-employment is often about survival, especially in less developed economies. Entrepreneurship, on the other hand, focus on innovation, growth, and creating value. This is why a country can have many self-employed workers but still lack strong economic development. How medium-term effects of entrepreneurship? Entrepreneurship does not always create positive result immediately. In medium term, some firms may close because they cannot compete, leading to layoffs. However, this process allows stronger and more innovative businesses to grow, which can create better jobs in the long run. Next, number 4. A high level of self-employment is not necessarily good indicator of entrepreneurial activity. A high level of self-employment does not always mean a healthy economy. In many cases, it shows that the people do not have access to stable jobs in large firms. Economies with a strong development usually have larger firms that benefit from economies of scale and provide more stable employment. Overregulation discourages entrepreneurship. Too many permits, licenses, and completed rules make it difficult to start and grow a business. Overregulation increases cost and reduces flexibility, which discourages experimentation and innovation. As a result, many potential entrepreneurs may give up before they even begin. And next is overregulation can block innovation completely. In extreme cases, strict licensing and control can prevent entrepreneurs from entering certain industries. This limits competition and innovation. When this happens, productive entrepreneurs may either move to other countries or shift to unproductive activities that do not create real economic value. And next is the corruption and weak property rights. Corruption often grows in overregulated systems and directly harms innovation. Entrepreneurs take risks, and if their ideas and intellectual properties are not protected, the uncertainty becomes too high. Without trust in institutions, many innovators choose not to invest or create new products. Number 5. Entrepreneurship cannot flourish in an overregulated economy. Entrepreneurs are often seen as the main source of innovation, but large firms also play an important role. Big companies can invest heavily in research and development. Both entrepreneurs and large firms contribute to innovation, but more research is needed to understand how they work together. And next is entrepreneurship and economic growth. Not all entrepreneurs contribute equally to economic growth. High growth and innovative firms can have strong impact, while businesses that simplify copy existing ideas or contribute less. Understanding which types of entrepreneurships drive growth is still an important research question. Business failure and survival. Many businesses fail within the 5 years, but failure does not always mean a lack of ability. The reasons for failure are complex and not fully understood. Some studies even suggest that innovative entrepreneurs may fail more often because they take bigger risks. Next is defining small businesses. Governments often define small businesses based on total assets because it simplifies policy making. However, inflation can affect asset values over time, making this method less accurate. What is considered as small today may not be considered small in the future. And next is market share versus asset size. From a business perspective, market share is often a better way to define business size. Market share reflects competitiveness and influence in the market, which are more important for strategic decisions than asset value alone. The chart shows kinds of business according to size and ownership. Public enterprises are owned by the government. Example, Land Bank of the Philippines. And private enterprises are owned by individuals or companies. Like for example, Globe Telecom. Businesses are also classified by size. First, micro business, very small. Example, sari-sari store. Next is cottage business, home-based or family-run business. Next is small business, small shops or service with few workers. Next is medium business, bigger companies with more employees. And large business, very big companies with many workers and branches. And now let's talk about the types of small business. First is the manufacturing. The manufacturing businesses that makes products. Example, furniture making, food processing, or clothing factory. Next is service. Businesses that provide services instead of products. Example, salons, repair shops, tutoring, hotels, or restaurants. Next is the wholesaling. Businesses that sell products in large quantities to retailers. Example, a supplier selling a goods to sari-sari stores. And next is the retailing. Businesses that sell products directly to customers. Example, grocery stores, boutiques, and online shops. And last is the general construction firms. Businesses that builds houses, buildings, or roads. Example, small construction companies or contractors. The last that I am going to report is the summary and policy advice. Why entrepreneurship matters? Entrepreneurship is essential for dynamic economy. Entrepreneurs create jobs, introduce new product, and increase competition. These activities help improve productivity and overall economic performance. And next, creating a supportive environment for entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurship thrives in environment with strong property rights, fair laws, and simple regulation. When governments reduce administrative burdens and protect intellectual property, entrepreneurs are more willing to take risks and innovative. Reducing fear of failure. In many countries, business failure is heavily stigmatized. However, allowing second chances encourages more people to try entrepreneurship. Reducing fear of failure, offering training, and providing startup support can lead to a stronger entrepreneurial culture. Last is the role of government policy. Government policy plays a role of shaping entrepreneurial activity. By reducing corruption, simplifying regulations, And supporting startups countries can encourage local entrepreneurs and even attract innovators from abroad.